There's nothing better than soaring through the skies of Minecraft with the wings of the Elytra. Well, except for maybe a few things. In fact, soaring through the skies of Minecraft with an Elytra dyed to any color would be better. Or even enchantments for the Elytra. As it turns out, there's definitely room for improvements. So, without further ado, my name is SystemZ and here are 10 Elytra updates that everyone wants in Minecraft. Let's grab our wings and take flight. Update number 1. Have you ever been playing Minecraft and you had the Elytra and simply could not stand out amongst the crowd? Especially in multiplayer, there are just simply put not many ways to truly customize yourself to stand out. Well, my friends, this is the idea for dyeable Elytra, one of the most suggested ideas on my channel. I get this idea very frequently. As you can see, we have 6 different dyes and of course 6 different Elytras. Now this does work with all of the different Elytras. So, well, all of the different dyes, I should say. Now you are definitely no stranger to how the normal Elytra looks, so we will definitely skip that step. But as you can see, we can actually dye the Elytra and get different colors. This would be amazing. In a game with very limited capes and really very limited cosmetics in general, being able to dye your Elytra would be a great way to truly customize it. Because after all, this is about the closest thing we really have to a cape. So as you can see, we can actually throw these things on and get different Elytra skins. We've got a red one here, which looks really good with my skin. We've got blue, cyan, it looks awesome. I think we can all agree this would be amazing. Imagining what multiplayer would look like with a whole bunch of different Elytras would be really, really cool. I definitely would love to see this in the game. And as a side note, this is a really small update that would tweak the way the Elytra works to help us get up into the air sooner. This is the idea for double jumping. As you can see here, I'm able to actually propel myself upwards by simply double jumping. And it allows you to just get just a little bit more air time to actually activate the Elytra. This would definitely save me in the end because simply put, I would be able to avoid dying in the void. How many times have you thought you activated your Elytra, but simply put, you did not? This is definitely a really simple tweak that would be amazing. But why don't we go ahead and continue on to the next update. Before we continue and take a look at charged rockets allowing you to cause destruction on everything in your path, I have an announcement to make. Today is the last day until it's all gone forever. That's right, my campaign for the limited edition We're the Piglin merch ends tonight. The posters, the stickers, and even the apparel have been community favorites, and I am super thankful for your support. There are just a few more hours left to join the Piglin and take over the Nether, so click the iCard in the top right corner or the link in the description below. As promised, the next update is Charge Fireworks. One of the most common suggestions I've gotten that kind of correlates to a lot of survival Let's Plays is the fact that it would be really nice to have a simple way to drop a lot of TNT on an area. It would be incredibly useful for clearing out large chunks of land for big projects. Well, my friends, that is where Charge Fireworks come in. As you can see here, we can take a block of TNT and a firework rocket, making it very expensive. So while yes, this would be very destructive, it would be incredibly expensive. A charged firework rocket, which allows you with the Elytra to fly around and drop primed TNT. I mean, how amazing is this? This is incredibly fun, and just imagining the destruction that you could do in a normal single player world would be incredible. Server owners, I know you're gonna hate this, but I'm sure this would definitely be something that could be toggled with a game rule. But that being said, oh my goodness, look how fun this is. This would be incredibly handy, especially on something like Hermitcraft. Imagine what they would do with this. I challenge you that if we get 30,000 likes on this video, we'll release the mod. Welcome back, my friends, to the workshop. We've got Phil Ager watching the place as normal, the Dwayne, the Pet Rock, of course, and then Bill Ager, the Ager brothers, holding it down. We've got enchantments for the Elytra, something that I definitely think belongs in the game. Simply put, the Elytra needs more than just mending, unbreaking, and thorns through commands. You should be able to actually apply new, unique enchantments to the Elytra. And as you can see here, we have got the Wind Catcher, we've got Collision, and of course, Soaring 1 through 4. And I bet you're wondering just what these do. Well, my friends, I'll show you. Up first, we have got the Soaring enchantment, which is a really fun one. This would be an enchantment that actually gives you a boost of speed, depending on the enchantment you have. Let's go ahead and jump straight to Soaring so that we can see this in action. We've got our fancy dyed red Elytra, and now I just need some fireworks. There we go, we'll act like that never happened, and as you can see, we can boost off into the sky, and yes, we have an incredible speed boost. I haven't even had to use too many fireworks, and I'm essentially able to fly without any assistance from the fireworks. Now, this is a little overpowered because, I mean, as you could see, I basically don't run out of speed, but I do imagine that this will be incredibly rarely found in the end cities, giving you a reason to explore the end. That would be really the only place to find it. It would be extremely rare at that. But that's essentially it for Soaring. Be careful with it, because it's a little dangerous. Let's check out some of the other enchantments. Well, there's not much time for this one, so we better hurry. Collision, as you can see. Oh no, let's go ahead and grab that. This one's really cool because it allows you to actually collide with mobs. Oh, well, I guess it should. All right, let's try that one more time. Head-on collision. As you can see, you could actually deal damage by flying straight into them. Now, this is pretty difficult to handle, but as you can see, we took care of that annoying ghast. I mean, who let them in the overworld anyways? Obviously me. I mean, come on, it's a video. But yeah, this would be a really cool mod. I would love to see this feature in Minecraft, as with any, but there's actually one more enchantment to check out. But first, another short idea. In one of my recent videos, I showed the idea that if your Elytra breaks when you are exactly 250 blocks or above in the air, you'll get an achievement called Houston, we have a problem. So that's one of the ideas I have for the Elytra, but in order to not repeat myself, this is a new idea that actually allows you to see exactly how your Elytra is doing. As you can see, now that I'm wearing the Elytra, there is a new status bar down by the hunger. You can see it is wings. It calculates based on the durability of your Elytra so that you'll know exactly how much time you have left before you come hurling out of the sky. But that being said, let's check out that last enchantment, shall we? And then Netherite Elytra. You know, the best part of this is I was able to get all the way up on this tree by parkouring with the double jump from the Elytra. It is incredibly handy, but not quite as handy as Windcatcher. Well, I need some XP first. There we go. That ought to do. As you can see, we can now combine Windcatcher with Elytra, which actually gives the wings a realistic approach. You can see that now we have slow falling, as if the wings are catching the wind underneath us to allow us to essentially negate any fall damage that we would ever get. I love this idea because honestly, for a player like myself, it would be incredibly useful. Keep in mind the Elytra is in-game content, so it makes sense that, you know, the best stuff would come at the end of the game. But that being said, I love this. It's so good. You can see I was able to get all the way up here with the double jump. But what about that Netherite Elytra? That sounds pretty interesting. Well, my friends, interesting it does sound, because at the end of the day and at the end of the game, it makes sense that we can keep going and upgrading ourselves so that we can have the best suit of armor and the best gear possible. Unfortunately, the Elytra does not allow you to actually do that, because at the end of the day, you can't wear the Elytra while also wearing a chest plate. However, Mojang does not like this. They don't want this to be a feature in the game. So I have a unique take on it. This is a way that we could essentially reinforce the Elytra with a netherite ingot, giving us a beautiful netherite pair of Elytra, which looks amazing. I mean, come on. But you can see, if you're paying close attention, I was actually able to get a couple of armor points from that. You can see if you look below that it actually takes them away and goes whenever I place it on there. Now, this isn't the same amount as a normal chest plate. As you can see, we're still missing 2 armor pieces, but it's meeting halfway in the middle. I love this because this would allow us to be just a little bit stronger while also having to pay the price of Elytra. And I mean, come on, how amazing does this look? This is incredible. But that, my friends, is essentially it for all of those ideas. This would be an incredibly awesome set of features for the Elytra and would definitely make it better. The Elytra is currently awesome and doesn't really need much improvement, but I mean, come on, what could I say? Double jumping, dying Elytras, netherite Elytra, explosive fireworks, this is all a little too much to handle, but still very, very cool. Now, if only I had collision on, the Iron Golem would probably beat me up though. Except I have the armor points now, so I'd be able to defend myself. That's gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing and turning on notifications so that you're alerted whenever I next upload a video. And it's that time of day again. We need to feed Dwayne the Rock. He was a little upset because I didn't upload a video on Wednesday, but that's okay. We'll have to go ahead and feed him twice. And if you're new to the channel, yes, Dwayne the Pet Rock. It looks like he already took some food, though. Here, we'll give him 3. There you go, buddy. Ah, he deserves 3. My sweetest boy. But that being said, like I said, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what update was your favorite and how you would change the Elytra if you could. Phil is coming up to kill me. Oh, no. Okay, I think we're good. Ah, that's going to be it for today, though. If you enjoyed... I already did this, didn't I? I'm so bad at outros. Anyways, that being said, that's going to do it for today. My name has been System Z. That has been Phil Ager and, of course, Vil Ager, the Ager brothers. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.